to say, Lee is not a public speaker, and it's very difficult for him. So if you speak to somebody, your time's been and gone, Kevin. Good afternoon, how are we all doing? Are we all enjoying the day?
Yeah.
The other day, me, Michael and Lee were sitting around talking about the wedding, when Michael happens to mention how once he is married, he will find out if Pam then turns into the evil mother-in-law like the one played by Pam. With that, Lee says, my mother-in-law's an angel. With that, I replied, you're lucky, mine's still alive. Okay, I'm going to try and keep this short, as I know most of you are thinking of other places you would rather be. Some of you may be thinking, I could be fishing trying to pull jaws off the bottom of the sea, or even racing around the country lanes. But Michael, this is your wedding day, and you have to be here just like the rest of us. Where can you even begin to discuss a man that has come from such humble beginnings? A man like a shooting star is rising quickly to the top of his profession. How do you mention how he has achieved this purely through his own intelligence, grit, and ability to go that extra mile and push through where others have fallen? What can you say about a man who distinguished himself at the very highest level amongst his peers, of whom no one can utter a bad word? But enough about me, I'm here to talk about the happy couple. Since Michael has asked me to be the best man, one of the best men, my mind has been blank on what to write. And on top of this, since seeing the sequel plan the other day, I've been overcome with nerves that I wasn't expecting. So firstly, I was trying to think about all the things we got up to as kids, and now I'm thinking, how am I going to deliver a speech with all these people expecting some funny but yet touching moments? The things I had thought of was from how we used to cross the road to go to school, look back and wave goodbye to mum like little angels, to get outside to punch 7 bells out of each other and go our own separate ways. Then we had the fireplace cover-up incident, right through to cutting your fingertips off. Because to be honest, we haven't grown up, our toys have just got bigger. To overcome the nerves with doing this speech, I am currently imagining you all naked. I'm dancing with you, ladies. A wedding is all about tradition. A traditional wedding is the start of two people's lives, where they discover new things about each other, normally on the wedding night. But with 2 children out of wedlock, nothing traditional here. I would like to bring to tradition as much as possible. We would like to thank you all for coming to share this wonderful start to the new Mr. and Mrs. Michael Coder. There is one special thanks to be given today. This thanks is to Michael for waking up on time, staying awake once up, and also for tucking that lift in, because that could have ruined the focus. We would also like to give thanks to the sponsors on today's wedding, Gillette. Because at midday today, this is what Sophie looked like. Gillette really is the best a man can get. The new Mrs. C. I didn't think it was possible for you to look so stunningly beautiful today. I knew you were going to look good, but not like this. I know with tradition, this is what you're meant to say, and when you go to a wedding, you always say this to the bride. But a woman on a wedding day always looks fantastic. Has anyone ever been to a wedding and said this to a bride and not actually meant it? No? Nor had I. But there's always a first for everything. Hayley, who's she got? Much to my disappointment, I've never had the pleasure of meeting you until today. I wanted to compliment you on how beautiful you also were. Personally, I think Michael missed the boat with you. If I stuck with it. Personally, I think Michael missed the boat with you and got stuck with a dinghy. For those of you that don't know, Rebecca is mine and Michael's baby sister. While both me and Michael think Liam should be wearing a dress, Liam looks much better than you. see you out of your Marks and Spencer's uniform. Can I say, you really do look pretty today. Oh, and if you're having the thoughts of, on my wedding day I'm going to have, or on my wedding day I'm going to, stop right there. It isn't happening, because none of us are quite sure into one for you. Excuse! How beautiful do you look today? Much better than mummy, I think, don't you all? I hope you feel like a princess, because you really do look like a princess. And I think you have made mummy and daddy very proud today. Well done. Helen. Helen, like your twin, you also look beautiful today. However, you have disappointed me. You had one night to take Sophie out, show her all the potential men she was missing out on, and the only guy you guys decided to molest was a man asleep on a bed. Now knowing that's all Michael does, now knowing that's all that Michael does is sleep, she's now married thinking that's all us men do. And we go up on her wedding night thinking, yeah, I've done all right for myself. Harry James, how dapper do you look today? Check you out on your suit and your Converse. You really are down with the cool kids. You are a handsome young man and you should be really proud of yourself today. And can I say, people, when he goes on a dance floor later, give him some room to do his thing. And don't forget to challenge your dance competition winning dad to a battle. Does everybody here know how Michael and Sophie first met? I'm told they met at a friend's barbecue. But for those of you that know Michael well, will know he has lots of weird and wonderful sayings. For example, on the stag do, this was used to blindfold him as part of the game. And as sorry, one second, part of the game, and whilst we dressed him up, he then decided to move the mask down and state that's snorkeling. Don't believe me, I have it on video. And have you heard him talking about teabagging? No? Well, on the stag do, Michael and his now very close friend decided to show us what teabagging is. Now, please forgive me for asking, but confirmation much needed. Did you meet at a barbecue, or was it a spit roast? The first time I met Sophie was at a time when Michael wasn't talking to me. I was at my mum and dad's when they arrived, and she was quickly whisked upstairs before I allowed her to engage in conversation, unaware that this was a blessing for two reasons. The top table could have been seated slightly differently. B, some weeks later, one early morning, I'm walking along Liverpool Street Station, and I was greeted by a little bubbly common voice saying, "Hello, you alright?" Making eye contact, it was too late to pretend I didn't know her. However, it was nice to see that you didn't have two heads. Over the years I've seen you barefoot, and it does look like you have 6 toes. Over the years I have taken the blame for the things that Michael has done. For example, Michael went through a phase of playing with matches. One day he decided to burn kitchen roll and put the matches and the burnt tissue in the bin. When Mum and Dad came home and found it, and grounded us both until we owned up to who done it, I said I had done it, in order for us both to get out quickly. But marrying Sophie Lockwood, my friend, I take no responsibility for that. Ladies and gentlemen, as my best man speech comes to a conclusion, I would ask you to make a silent toast to the absent family that sadly cannot be here. Today has been a very special day, and I have been very proud to stand here as one of the best men on this great occasion. Sophie, with all jokes aside, I wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you, to say how much we love you. Though I've seen you as a sister for many years now, it's nice to officially have you as a coach. I don't think there are many women out there that would put up with our antics, but I'm so glad that it's you we get to share it with. Michael, as my brother and my friend, I would like to thank you for this opportunity to be one of the best men, and I hope I have delivered on what you was expecting. Whether I've lived up to my billing of the best man, only you can say. This has been a great experience, and I am honoured you asked me. Harry.
If you can all raise your glasses. Okay. Mum and Dad. Today marks a day you never forget. Marked with tears and smiles.